Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. A great sense of excitement emanating from this great stadium in the north of Rome. It is intriguing, charming, truly exciting. It is time for them to cross swords again. It is a monster matchup, Jim Begley.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest.
So we're up and running. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
I've always been impressed with this boy, Pau Cubarsí. It never ceases to amaze me, Peter, how the Catalans always manage to unearth all of these gems, especially in an age where the demand is quite high on defenders. He's really the perfect package.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. Rodri did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Eric Garcia. Pau Cubarsí played up towards the front line. Now it's Yamal. Well read, and the danger is averted. Vitinha moved on forwards. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Bruno Fernandes, and it's lofted through here. Nico Williams. Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Nico Williams really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And here's Neto, Cristiano Ronaldo, and it's Bernardo Silva. João Cancelo, who's steaming forward. In by Cancelo. Pau Cubarsí clears it away. Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Great defense. Oh, smashing header! And it's a goal!
What a super start! A total shocker for the opponents. Talk about how to wrestle control. That's how you do it.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Spain are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Kubasi. Eric Garcia. Kubasi. Pau Kubasi. Forwards and with intent. Pedro Neto. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Bernardo Silva. Cristiano Ronaldo. Now what about this cross? Kubasi. Llorente. And they've got a throw. Nuno Mendes. Vitinha. Nuno Mendes. Vitinha. Pedro Neto. Out towards the flank. Vitinha. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo! Just off target.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Eric Garcia. Fabian Ruiz. And that's really well manoeuvred. Oyarzabal powering forward here. Oyarzabal. Yamal. Llorente has it in a wide position. Out of play for a throw. And it's Rodri. Rodri. Oh, it's a great ball here.
Well, they're clearly focusing on that right side, Peter. That's where the crosses are coming from, where the danger lies. Marcos Llorente clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Gives the defence the decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
Nuno Mendes. Bruno Fernandes. Nuno Mendes. Pedro Neto knocks it out wide. Played in with purpose. Deftly away. That is lovely. João Cancelo, and that's aimed into the middle. Llorente. Spain.
Well, we're seeing a better spell of passing here, Peter, so we're getting some short, crisp passing and much more purpose behind it.
And they're keeping the ball.
Well, in some way, that qualifies as good defence too, doesn't it?
Llorente with the cross.
Spain really are making good use of that right-hand side. The light is very much the colour green. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
Great chance! That was very necessary. Pedri. Rodri. Portugal have hit the front early, a foothold in the game.
It's been a super start. They've made their intentions clear and they've backed them up.
Pedri played out towards the right wing. Gonzalo Inacio. Inacio, gently done. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Kubasi. Eric Garcia. Portugal out in front with an early advantage. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. João Cancelo, a lot of space ahead of him. Goes for a shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Cristiano Ronaldo clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Llorente getting this one clear. Nico Williams hurtling down that right flank. Aimed in towards the centre. But that is good defending. It's been repelled.
Well, they're clearly focusing on that right side, Peter. That's where the crosses are coming from, where the danger lies. Nico Williams clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
Gonzalo Inacio. Inacio shifted upfield. Pedri aimed forwards. Great challenge, time to perfection. The corner it is then. Inacio gets it away. Inacio, and he goes cross-field. And that pass just didn't quite work. Fabian Ruiz. Yamal. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Oh, can he get onto this? That's the throw. And here's Oyarzabal, and he's managed to get free. And it's Ruiz. Clipped into space. Ball is over the line. Llorente. And he thumps it clear. And that's a throw. Kubasi. Out to the left it goes. Ball played through for the wide man. And that'll be a goal kick. João Neves. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Yamal. Cucurella. Fabian Ruiz. Yamal. And here's Oyarzabal. Fabian Ruiz. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo given the lift of his goal. Portugal ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Araujo, and the keeper's got it again. Vitinha. Nico Williams, that's an imaginative pass. Played back to the goalkeeper. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. The message is clear, none shall pass. Gonzalo Inacio. Inacio chooses to go cross-field. João Cancelo. He's found a way through. Bullish header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Cristiano Ronaldo clearly was a little selfish there, but I don't think it was a bad attempt.
And it's played forward. Yamal. Fabian Ruiz. Clearly not happy with that. That's really well manoeuvred. Nice looking ball. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Cucurella. Eric Garcia, aim forwards. Short changes him with that pass. And it's Cancelo. Ronaldo providing an outlet on that flank. Looking for a decent ball in. Now who's going to be first to this? Serves up a cross. Bruno Fernandes. Pedro Neto! And for a moment, time stood still.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Bruno Fernandes, spread out to the left. And he's looking at the referee, and the referee is shaking his head. Nico Williams. Nico Williams shifted upfield. Diogo Costa sends that a long way. Rodri. Llorente. Rodri. Yamal. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Fabian Ruiz. Mendes gets rid without sophistication. It's a throw-in. He is through here. Succumbs to the pressure. Mendes has created one goal already. Kubasi. Rodri. Kubasi. Rodri. Yamal. Spain keep the ball but can't do anything meaningful with it. Eric Garcia. Over to the left. Nico Williams looking to get on the end of this. And it's Pedri. And here's Yamal! Mendes gets good distance on it. Pedri. And here's Oyarzabal. And he's heaved it away. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. It's gone out for a throw-in. Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo looking to run onto it. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Fabian Ruiz. Nico Williams. Rodri. Pedri. Yamal. And here's Oyarzabal. Llorente. Swings it across. And it's hoisted clear. Williams. And a chance! Oh, the ball's come loose here. That'll be a throw-in. Now it's Yamal. Yamal. And here's Pedri. And the finish! And yes, it's there! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Pedri demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Araujo. João Neves, played over towards the opposite flank. Llorente wins the duel this time. Llorente forwards and with intent. Fabian Ruiz. Pedri. And here's Oyarzabal. Fabian Ruiz. Bernardo Silva does really well to win the ball there. Llorente. Yamal. And it's Llorente. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Yamal. Llorente. Oyarzabal. Oh, good take in a good area.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And it's Pedri. Yamal. Pedri. Oh, good spread. In by Llorente. Araujo gets it away. And he's there to clear it. Rodri. Kubasi. Yamal. Kubasi. That's a little off target. Nuno Mendes. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Nuno Mendes. And that has been clubbed away. Nuno Mendes. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, sweet feet. And the keeper has it. Pedri. Yamal. Llorente. Spain getting a lot of touches here, but they're not making much progress. Moved on forwards. Gonzalo Inacio. Vitinha. Played towards the other side. João Cancelo chasing after it. And it's Bernardo Silva. João Neves, done delicately. Eric Garcia gets it away. Bernardo Silva. Al Kubasi getting this one clear. Mikel Oyarzabal. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And here's Bruno Fernandes. Pedri. Nico Williams. Yamal. Llorente. And that's a good ball. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Vitinha, that's a delicate pass. Fabian Ruiz. Eric Garcia. Eric Garcia, gently done. And the pass is intercepted. Araujo. Bruno Fernandes. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Rodri. And it's Pedri. Oh, that's well done, really robust. João Cancelo. João Cancelo. Looks to the other side. Nuno Mendes. Pedro Neto. Bernardo Silva. Mikel Oyarzabal. It's Ruiz. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Bernardo Silva. João Neves. Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. That's really well manoeuvred. Llorente. Yamal. Out to the right. Pedri. And that has been cleared. Spain have reclaimed it. Lovely, now then. And here's Nico Williams, and he shoots! Can he deliver? Cucurella gets flagged offside. And reclaimed it in a trice. Kubasi. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Oh, super find. Bernardo Silva. That's going to go a long way. Pedri. And now the breakaway. Llorente. Pau Kubasi, forwards and with intent. Bruno Fernandes. That's a nicely shaped ball. He has found a way through. That's good defending, very good defending. Fabian Ruiz. Rodri. Pedri. Half-time whistle goes, so it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Portugal are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score. So we're into the second 45. So both teams emerge the same as they were before the break. Eric Garcia. Fabian Ruiz. Gonzalo Inacio. João Neves. Araujo. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. He's got away. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Yamal. Eric Garcia. Eric Garcia shifted upfield. That is a great pick out. He's got to be in here. Fabian Ruiz! Oh, surely that deserved better.
The timing of the pass and run was exquisite.
Araujo aim forwards. Bernardo Silva. João Neves. And here's Bruno Fernandes. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! That was superb goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Eric Garcia. Fabian Ruiz. Kubasi. Nico Williams looks to get on the end of this. And it's Bernardo Silva. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Nico Williams. Cucurella. Fabian Ruiz. And here's Nico Williams. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Diogo Costa. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Great defending, strong and determined. Calmly anticipates. Araujo. Vitinha. Moved on forwards. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Bernat takes a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Bernardo Silva is offering a wry smile there.
They've played it short. Bruno Fernandes with the delivery. Cucurella clears it away. Bernardo Silva! Yamal. Mikel Oyarzabal. Now it's Williams. Nico Williams. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. And it's gone back to the keeper. Araujo. João Neves. João Cancelo. Vitinha, and it's played forward. Pedro Neto, played out to the left flank. Cucurella. Nico Williams. Nico Williams tries looking up for options on the left. And the ball is out of play. João Neves. Vitinha. Gonçalo Inácio. Inácio played over towards the opposite flank. Cucurella. Araujo cuts it out. João Cancelo. And it's Mendes. Good play on the left-hand side here. Oh, nice touch. He slings it. Oh, what a climb! Didn't quite get enough on that.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Eric Garcia. Yamal is onto it in a flash. Araujo gets across to intercept that. Yamal is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Bernardo Silva. Cucurella. Eric Garcia. Kubasi. Rodri. Eric Garcia. And he goes cross-field. Yamal. Oyarzabal. Yamal. Llorente charging forward down that flank. Now here's the delivery. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And he's there to clear it. Pau Kubasi aim forwards. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Bernardo Silva spread out to the left. He's well positioned here. Cristiano Ronaldo. Araujo cuts out the pass. Out to the left it goes. Bernardo Silva. And it's Bruno Fernandes. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And that's going to be a booking. He's there, and he can get that clear. Pedro Neto. It's good pressure, good intensity.
Well, to be fair to that defence, it's nigh on impossible to cater for such astute movement, but at least, eventually, they've made the right call.
Now that's well seen too. Rodri. Mikel Oyarzabal. Over to the left. Fabian Ruiz. Pedri. That's an inviting looking ball, that. Fabian Ruiz. And it's Pedri. João Neves did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Gonçalo Inácio. That's really well manoeuvred. Bruno Fernandes. Moved on forwards. Brilliantly cut out. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. João Neves. Bruno Fernandes. Yamal. Fabian Ruiz. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Nico Williams. Pedri played out to the left flank. Cucurella puts the ball in. Inácio getting this one clear. It's gone for a throw-in. And it's Mendes. Bruno Fernandes. Bernardo, shot a goal! Llorente getting this one clear. Defending of the desperate variety. And it's played in. It's well blocked, and back out it comes. Yamal. That's a throw. Vitinha. Cucurella. Eric Garcia shifted upfield. Pedri. Cucurella. Cucurella gently done. And that is as far as they're going to go. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Vitinha. Pedro Neto. Bernardo Silva. Played out to the right. Ah, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. And here's Bernardo Silva. Pedri. Mikel Oyarzabal. Oh, good spread. Gonçalo Inácio. João Neves. Araujo. Vitinha. Pedro Neto. Nuno Mendes. And here's Neto. Pedri. Eric Garcia, spread out to the left. Fabian Ruiz. Fabian Ruiz, forwards and with intent. João Cancelo. João Neves. Bruno Fernandes. Vitinha. Aim forwards. Rodri wins the duel this time. Yamal. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, that's nice. Plenty waiting in the middle. Now it's Yamal. Oyarzabal! And it's played forward. João Cancelo. Bernardo Silva. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Now it's Pedro Neto. Danger averted for now. And claimed it back swiftly. Now it's Williams. That's a cute ball. He is through here. Yamal. Pedro Neto gets it clear. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Fabian Ruiz. Pedri. Rodri. Llorente. Played towards the other side. And it's Pedri. And here's Oyarzabal, and the shot! Gonzalo Inacio. Pedro Neto. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. João Neves. Vitinha, gently done. Pedro Neto. Bruno Fernandes. João Cancelo. He's had a shot! Goal! Portugal! Into the lead once more. He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Fabian Ruiz. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Moved on forwards. Oyarzabal. Nico Williams. Fabian Ruiz. And here's Oyarzabal. Yamal. Might be dangerous. Can he finish? They've scored!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
high-quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second. So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
And it's Neves. And here's Bernardo Silva. João Neves. João Neves proves just a little bit too strong. Nico Williams tries to dink it through. Bernardo Silva. Bruno Fernandes. Araujo chooses to go cross-field. Vitinha. Out to the left it goes. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Nuno Mendes with the cross. Eric Garcia is there, and he can get that clear. Pedri. Pedro Neto. Played out wide. Vitinha. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Portugal really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved. Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Kubasi. Yamal chasing after it. Now it's Pedro Neto. Rodri does really well to win the ball there. Fabian Ruiz. And it's Cucurella. Now it's Pedri. It's run loose here. And here's Yamal. Out to the right. Cleared without complication. Spain have got it back, and they'll have another go. João Neves. That's really well manoeuvred. Over to the left. Nuno Mendes. Climbs up big! And that's a real chance missed.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
Pau Kubasi shifted upfield. Rodri. Llorente. Rodri. Llorente. And here's Llorente. Pedri. Rodri. Pedri. Looks across and plays it in. And he's there to clear it. Tries to get it clear. Yamal. Rodri. Goes for goal! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Nuno Mendes.
Well, they've seen lots of the ball. Time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. João Neves, aim forwards. That pass has been well intercepted. Now it's Yamal. Now it's Pedri. Oyarzabal. Nico Williams. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Now it's Yamal. Yamal's cross. And they've got rid.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
João Neves. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. And it's Bernardo Silva. That's a nicely weighted pass. And the shot! And no, he couldn't find the finish. That's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Yamal. Llorente. Pedro Neto wins the duel this time. João Neves, gently down. Pedro Neto. Nuno Mendes with the cross. Al Kubasi gets it away.
Portugal clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Bernardo Silva. Cucurella.
Well, they're supposed to be chasing a goal, and yet there's no urgency or sense of awareness. They've got to wake up.
And it's Cucurella. Pedri played out to the left flank. Cucurella. Nice physical challenge.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Cucurella.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Nuno Mendes. And it's Mendes. Always onto this. Oh, it's come loose. Oh, they could be caught out here. Pedro Neto.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Keeper's got good distance on that. Inacio gets over and intercepts. And here's Bruno Fernandes. João Neves. João Cancelo. He's in a great position here. That's really well cleared.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Nuno Mendes. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Bernardo, good chance here! Great effort, beautifully taken.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Fabian Ruiz. Rodri. Yamal. Rodri. Kubasi. Eric Garcia, spread out to the left. Some good work on the right flank here. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's found a way through. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Bernardo Silva in acres of space out wide. Al Kubasi is there and he can get that clear. He can run onto that. Shot, surely! Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Yamal played with finesse. João Neves. Vitinha. Vitinha. Now he's got space here. Only partially clear. Yamal. Now it's Oyarzabal. Llorente. Pedro Neto. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Proves too strong. Ronaldo has been caught there, it's a foul. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Bruno Fernandes, played out to the left flank. Rodri. There's the whistle, and it is going to penalties.
Well, I think many on that pitch were ready for the final whistle to come, so let's hope that there's still plenty of energy about.
And it will be decided by the melodrama of penalties. So now 5 brave individuals must step forward. So this one to set the tone. And he's found the net.
He was always looking good there. Nice penalty.
So the ball is placed on the spot. Oyarzabal is the next man in the spotlight. Big character, big moment, big save.
He was so focused there. Fantastic save.
This to put them 2 up. And he's put them 2 in front. Spain, so down by 2, another miss can be game, set and match.
I thought he did really well to hold his nerve then and score that penalty.
This to double their advantage. And they're 2 up. Spain can't afford to miss another one.
He knew exactly what he wanted to do there and executed it perfectly.
Portugal are putting real pressure on here if they put this away. Oh, Cooley does it. 2 to the good. Spain at the point of no return. It's in, he's kept them in it.
How confident was that? Backed himself all the way.
So it is all down to him now, no pressure. And he delivers! Portugal have done it. Taken to the very edge they may have been, but they have prevailed through sheer strength of personality.
Well, there's really nothing quite like the excitement of a penalty shootout.